we would continue with the remainders only. So I think last question was 11 to the power something divided by 7. Agreed? Or something else? I don't remember it. By 7. Right. So I hope that you can go till cyclicity 7, 6 or 7, though it is not required. I have never found more than 4 steps to make a 1. Once you are comfortable making 1, things are really sorted out. But I would do one question where you may have to go beyond 6 steps. Shall we do one more? Ek karte hain, right? So I say 7 to the power 111 divided by 11. Let's see. How do you do it? Hello everyone, guys, online students also. Come on, do it. Though I don't think that this is a very good question, knowledgeable hai. It would definitely increase your knowledge also. But let's see, how do you do it? Come on, start it, guys. Anyone on YouTube? A lot of students are there on YouTube also. So anyone having an answer, please let me know. Hi Sudhanshu, good afternoon, how are you? Come on, guys. Two. Somebody has an answer now, 2. Anyone else? अरे यार कल वाला क्लास लगाओ सुधांशु यार. You have to take yesterday's class also. How would you otherwise understand, है ना? Come on, guys. So see, let's make 1. 7 to the power 1 leaves remainder 7, and 7 to the power 2 is 49. 49 divided by 11 would leave remainder 5, isn't it? Remainder 5. 7 to the power 3. Now this is important. 7 to the power 3, 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 2. Multiply these two. 7 into 5 is 35. 35 and divided by 11 would give you remainder 2. 33. 3 देगा यार, isn't it? You have to do 2 things. Now you're combining the steps and then you're dividing by 11 as well. It's like working like this. See, 35 when divided by 11, remainder is 2. Got it? Then 7 to the power 4 would be 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 3, isn't it? And 7 into 2 is 14. 14 when divided by 11 leaves remainder 3. So remainder साथ में चल रहा है. All right. You combine, you divide. You combine, you divide. Every remainder has to be less than 11. Agreed. Then 7 to the power 5. This into this, isn't it? 7 3s are 21. 21 when divided by 11, remainder is 10. Okay. 7 to the power 6. 7 to the power 6 is 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 5, which is 70. 70 when divided by 11 leaves you remainder 4. Don't worry, 7 to the power 7. This into this 28. 28 when divided is 6. 7 to the power 8 is 7 into 6, 42. 42 when divided by 11 कितना हो जाएगा? 9 हो जाएगा. 9, isn't it? Then 7 to the power 9 would be 7 into 9, 63. 63 when divided by 11, 55. 8, 8. And then 7 to the power 10 would be 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 9. 7 8 is 56, remainder 1. See, you would make 1. Don't worry. Though I don't expect that big a question. But if it comes, don't worry. Clear? So if 7 to the power 10, if 7 to the power 10 is 1, a multiple of 10 less than 111 would be 7 to the power 110 is also 1, which means 7 to the power 110 into 7 to the power 1 gives you 1 into 7, which is equal to 7 as your answer. Clear? See, adjustment is important. All right. You should be good at adjusting yourself. Though I have seen only 3 or 4 steps to get 1. But once you do this, remainders would be very, very comfortable. किसी से हुआ था? Anyone who has done it? No, 7 to the power 4 is never 1. Don't worry. 14 आ रहा है. Not possible, Niti. Not possible at all. See, 7 to the power 4 is what? 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power 3. 7 2s are 14. 14 when divided by 11, remainder is 3. Good, comfortable, right? So if it is good, let's write down negative remainders. Negative remainders. What are negative remainders and how they are important? I think if you are smart, you would be able to actually solve questions very, very quickly. देखो एक बात सुनो, right? I say whenever you divide a number by 10, possible remainders are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Isn't it? So 9, when you divide by 10, देखो 9, when you divide by 10, can we write minus 1 as remainder? 9 cannot be divided by 10, but if you divide it, minus 1. So I can write 9 as minus 1 as remainder. I may write 8 as minus 2 as remainder. So if somebody tells you that when you divide a number by 10, the remainder was minus 4. So basically they want to say the remainder was minus 4, meaning the 10 minus 4, which is equal to 6. This is the implication of negative remainders, right? For example, if you divide a number by 7, suppose, possible remainders are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 can be written as minus 1, meaning 7 minus 1 is 6, right? 5 can be written as minus of 2, meaning 7 minus 2 is 5. This is the meaning of negative remainder. It is just that you should know where to put it and the questions are easily solvable after that. एक बार note कर लो please. Hi Mr. Chauhan, good afternoon. Hemant, good afternoon. Answer is 2, no. Vidyastra. Hi guys, how are you? Hey, I get in here. Every day you are late. फिर तुम परेशान होगा, जल्दी बैठो. Sir, what is the meaning? It's more of a representation, but it actually reduces our efforts by literally 50%. 50% reduction in effort, yaar, है ना? So let's see. Shall we do it? Question किया जाए. And second thing that you should always remember is, yeah, minus 1 raised to the power even number is equal to 1 and minus 1 raised to the power odd is equal to minus 1. I hope you know this. Clear? Another question, right, which I expect many times, whatever I expect generally happens in paper, It says n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the remainder when n is divided by 10? Now answer do jaldi. Wrong. No. Okay, good. You're using unit place of a number, है ना? Good, good, good. Guys, others, come on, start it. Start करो. 9. I think you're right. -1, है ना? Now looks like a very huge question, isn't it? Now एक चीज सुनो, all of you, whenever you divide a number by 10, suppose I say 49 is divided by 10, what is the remainder? 9. If I say 223 is divided by 10, what is the remainder? Unit place is the remainder. Agreed? So if you want to write, you may write, whenever you divide a number by 10, unit place is the remainder. तुम कितना भी बड़ा मर्जी नंबर ले लो, I say what is remainder when 41444137 is divided by 10. Remainder is 7. Agreed? Now, if I make it a classic case, देखो एक बात सुनो, please pay attention. See, when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is divided by 10, what would be the remainder? Unit place is 9. It is 9 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The number this, when divided by 10, remainder is 9. Agreed? Now, 9 when divided by 10, it can be written as -1 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 when divided by 10. Remainder is -1. And what is -1 to the power odd? -1, which would be 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9 as your answer. Look. So easy. These are the type of questions I expect. Looks like a very tough question, but it's a very easy question. And many a times they have always given question as divided by 10. Meaningly, remember the note that we have written. Whenever you divide a number by 10, unit place is the remainder. Shall we do one more? Guys, shall we do one more? एक बार नोट करो इसको पहले. देखो. I say, what is the remainder when 78 to the power 78 plus 2 is divided by 79. Three. Yeah, right. Anyone, guys? Go on. Three. See, when 78 is divided by 79, देखना इधर, right? 78 is divided by 79. Minus 1 is the remainder. The trick. Alright, so it is basically minus 1 raised to the power 78 plus 2, and minus 1 raised to the power 78 minus 1 to the power even is 1. It is 1 plus 2, remainder is 3. Look. Nothing, it's very easy. They just showcase you that it's very tough. Minus 1 is the key, isn't it? Minus 1 is the key. That's important. If you're comfortable with minus 1 as remainder, most of the problems would be easily sorted out. Right? Now, don't write, just see this. Right? I say, what is the remainder when 3 to the power 79 is divided by 4? Answer bolo. 3 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. Agreed? This is the key, right? For example, now see, 3 to the power 79 by 4 is minus 1 to the power 79 by 4, because 3 when divided by 4, remainder is minus 1, right? Minus 1 to the power 79 is minus 1. No, minus 1, right? Minus 1 means 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. माइनस में आ गया तो ओरिजिनल नंबर से माइनस कर दो उसको, ठीक है? सी 3 when divided by 4, लो minus 1 is the remainder. So I say it is minus 1 to the power 79. 79 is the odd number. Minus 1 to the power 79 is minus 1. So minus 1 तो आंसर होता ही नहीं, which means it is 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. चलेगा? Everyone, guys? Okay. Now, then one more important aspect, which actually is very, very valuable, right? So let's talk about this also. Sometimes you would realize, sir, we are not able to make 1, right? So I say 3 to the power 51 is divided by 15. What is the remainder? Problem, 3 to the power 15, and then second is 15. What is 15? 5 into 3. If you find a common factor between these two numbers, then how would you do it? And UPSC has been asking this question for past 3 years. Past 3 years they have been asking the same question. We'll do all 3 questions, right? अपन सारे तीनों क्वेश्चन करेगा. उससे पहले how do you go about it? Now it is, see, the basic logic is 3 to the power 51 is divided by 15, है ना? Remainder तभी आता है. So I am writing it as 3 to the power 51 is divided by 15. This straight line is divided by. This is the representation. Now I'm teaching you something which generally mathematically does not exist. This is 3 into 3 की power 50 divided by 3 into 5. Alright. So cancel of 3 both sides and keep it in mind. So this we arrive to 3 to the power 50 shall be divided by 5. 3 to the power 50 has to be divided by 5. Is it clear? Now let's proceed to the same steps. 3 to the power 50 by 5. 3 to the power 1 leaves remainder 3. 3 to the power 2 is 9, leaves remainder 4. 3 to the power 3 is 12, leaves remainder 2. 3 to the power 4 is 81, leaves remainder 1. The basic question, right? 3 to the power 48 also leaves remainder 1, which means 3 to the power 48 into 3 to the power 2 leaves 1 into 3 to the power 2 क्या था 4 which is equal to 4. What did you cancel up and down? At the final, multiply this answer by the cancelled factor. Answer is 12. Over. Note down the trick. Alright. So common factor को cancel किया. Then we proceeded. At the end, whatsoever was the remainder, the common factor would come back. Don't tell this to anyone. Guys, no one online giving me answer here. What happened? Sudhanshu, Chauhan, Vidyarthi. Clear? So what did you do? You cancelled off the common factors, and once the common factors are cancelled, you brought it back in the final answer. Got it? Shall we do one more like this so that we are very comfortable and we would be able to solve questions easily, right? Guys, shall we do one more? Chalo. So I say 3 to the power 101 by 21. And then we'll proceed to, PYQs, which would work like this only, guys. Again, 3 is a common factor, right? Let's see. Let everyone answer first. Done. So again, guys, 3 to the power 101 divided by 21 is equal to 3 into 3 की power 100 divided by 3 into 7. Cancel off factor 3 both sides. So you're left with 3 to the power 100 by 7. Alright. So now let's solve it. 3 to the power 1 leaves you remainder 3. 3 to the power 2 is 9, leaves you remainder 2. 3 to the power 3 is 6. 3 to the power 4 is 18, which is 4. 3 to the power 5 is 12, which is 5. And 3 to the power 6 is 15, which is equal to 1. So 3 to the power 6 gives you 1, which means 3 to the power 96 also gives you 1, which means 3 to the power 96 into 3 to the power 4 gives you 1 into 3 to the power 4 is 4, which is equal to 4. And then you cancelled off 3. So you put down that 3 back again, right, into 3, which is equal to 12. Answer is 2. Cancel off, put it back. Cancel off, put it back. That has to be the solution, right? Last year in your exam, so before last year, I'll do 20, 20, 21, 22, 23. All questions that were solved like this, right? He says, what is the remainder? The question is, what is the remainder when 51 into 27 into 35 into 62 into 75 is divided by 100? Come on. This is year 2020, guys. Come on, we have to do these questions. पेपर में यही आता है. This has to be like sorted. Come on, जल्दी करो नीति. 1. Nidhi, come on, do it, guys. Zero. Zero. Who said zero? Okay, you said exactly divisible. Ashish. 5. Hey, try it, don't worry, yaar. One. No, 1 is not the answer. 50, 100 divided by 100. So no, there you go. 51 into 27 into 35 is 7 into 5. Nothing else is working, isn't it? So why don't you do this? 7 into 5. 62 is 2 into 31. 75 is 3 into 25 divided by 100. Agreed? Agreed? है ना? तो देखना guys, सुनो, ये 2 है और ये 25 है. What is 2 into 25? 50. So can I write 51 into 27 into 7 into 5 into 31 into 3 into 50 divided by 50 into 2. 50 cancels up and down. 50 cancel up and down, right? It is left with 51 into 27 into 7 into 5 into 31 into 3 divided by 2. What did you cancel up and down? 50. What did you cancel up and down? 50, right? Now 51 divided by 2, remainder is 1. 27 when divided by 2, remainder is 1. 7 gives you remainder 1. 5 gives you remainder 1. 3 gives you remainder 1. 31 gives you remainder 1. And 3 gives you remainder 1 when divided by 2. Isn't it? So answer is 1. What did you cancel up and down? Into 50. 50 is the remainder. This was in 2020. This is 2020. None of my question. The trick is working because logically they are putting these questions now. So you should be ready for that. $100. When I saw 100, I could only figure out only one thing, 50 into 2. Was there a 50 here? Yes, there was a 50 here. 25 from here and 2 from here. All you needed to do was cancel a 50 both up and down and then bring it back. There is no other method. It is, if there is a method, then it is a very lengthy proposition. Right? Shall we do one more? Guys, good. Chalo. 2020. Next देखो 22. Year 22, guys. Year 22, he says, what is the remainder when 91 into 92 into 93 into 94 into 95 into 96 into 97 into 98 into 99 is divided by 1261. 99% people were not able to do it, but I'm giving you options. 3, 2, 1, 0. Options give you amazing reflection. Always remember. 1261 looks like a very dangerous option. है ना? Sir, how would we divide by 1261? Which exactly says they want you to know these things. They want you to understand remainders. Agreed? क्या बोलता है सब लोग बताओ यार. Come on. Great solving, guys. Great solving. Really proud of you. Good, Chauhan. Good, Miti. Great, यार. Wonderful. चलो यार ये भी सॉल्व करके देखो यार. यूपीएससी क्वेश्चंस हैव टू बी सॉल्व्ड. कम ऑन. बैठ जा. बैठ जा. करो यार. ऊपर नीचे कैंसलेशन चलना है. नथिंग एल्स. यू शुड सी द क्वेश्चन एंड अंडरस्टैंड. How do you break 1261? Agreed? Are you understanding this? And then, these numbers are given to you 91, 92, 93, 94. When I saw this question, I knew something is there which has to be cracked, and it worked. It worked. 1261 is an odd number. Now, 1261 is a number which we have never heard of. Anna? It has to be somewhere from here only. Come on, I'm giving you a very big hint. Ashish. अभी तक नहीं कर पाया कब. हाँ. 97 into 93 would be a 4-digit huge number. 90 into 90 is 8100. Suno. 91. I see something, right? 91 is 13 into 7. Who said 0? 92 is 92, 93, 93, रहने दो. 94 को 94, रहने दो. 95 को 95, रहने दो. 96 को 96, रहने दो. 97, 98, 99 divided by 1261 is 13 into 97. There is 13 over here. Yes, sir. There is 97 over here. This number is actually a multiple of 1261. Remainder is 0. This is the beauty. Click करना चाहिए. You had to break 1261, ending with 1. 7 3s are 1. So you had to multiply 3 and 7, isn't it? Only thing that worked was 91 is 13 into 7. It had to work like that. Tell me what shall I do? सर ऐसा क्वेश्चन क्यों दे रहा है? अरे 0 रिमाइंडर आ रहा है यार. सिर्फ नंबर्स की जंबलिंग मांग रहा है वो तुमसे बार बार. दे वांट यू टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ नंबर क्रंचिंग. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? फैक्टर्स हैं सिर्फ. सी ही गॉट इट ना. 13 into 97. मैंने बोला तो ऊपर में से कहीं से आ रहा है. अभी क्लियर है? एक और करे. मेरा नहीं है, फिर से यूपीएससी का लास्ट ईयर का क्वेश्चन देखो. रुक नहीं, 23 में तेरे को ढूंढना पड़ेगा. मैं मेरे पास पड़े हुए हैं. One more, रुको. 23 में there were 2 questions on this fact. Yeah, see this. Now everyone has to promise you are going to solve this question. Okay. 23. First is 85 into 87 into 89 into 91 into 95 into 96 is divided by 100. Find remainder. Yes, Chauhan, beautiful. 0. Great, Mr. Chauhan. Rutuza, great, yeah, guys. Amazing. Shivangi Singh, great, Shivangi Singh, wonderful, yeah. Come on, guys. This is toffees to you. Anna? This is a toffee because 100. And do you think there is 100? Yes, there is 100. See, 5 from here, 5 into 17. Let 87 be 87, let 89 be 89, let 91 be 91. 95 is 5 into 19, and 96 is 4 into 24 and divided by 100. So 5 into 5, 25 into 4 is 100. This number is a multiple of 100. When divided by 100, remainder is 0. And people left these questions. एक और करें, पिछले साल के बता रहा हूँ 2023 people said it's a very tough paper. देखना ये पिछले साल के पेपर में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. Let's see one more. And then you know easy toffee for all of you. What is the remainder when 2 to the power 192 is divided by 6? Great, guys. Target IAS, good, yeah. Shivangi, good. Others, Miti, come on. 2. Are you sure? कर ले यार एक बार. अभी करते हैं वो भी करते यूनिट डिजिट नहीं, ये तो ऐसे ही हो जाएगा, डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा, ये तो रिमाइंडर है. Can you imagine? Last year's paper was not at all tough. You did not prepare well. Four. I think you may be right. Three, 4. Otherwise also it has to be even number because you would cancel 2 and 2 up and down, yaar, Ashish. And 2 and then multiply by 2. One नहीं आएगा, 4 है. I think 4 is the answer. 4. Afisa. सुनो ना, कुछ भी नहीं है यार. 2 to the power 192 divided by 6, which is 2 into 2 to the power 191 divided by 2 into 3, which means 2 की power 191 divided by 3. 2 and 2 cancel up and down. 2 and 2 cancel up and down. And then, you know, 2 when divided by 3, it is minus 1 to the power 191. Minus 1 to the power odd is minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. And then you cancel 2 up and down into 2. This is that cancelled one into 2. Answer is 4. Easy. You don't have to make a mess of it. See, there is a negative remainder involved here and then there is cancellation up and down involved here. Both the facts are going together. They are doing it. डायरेक्ट माइनस से कैसे करेगा? Minus 4 raised to the power 192 again doesn't make sense, right? There is a factor. See, 2 is involved in both the numbers. Cancel of 2. Then bring it back again. I don't think there can be a better explanation of remainders. This is what they have explored. Till date, for past 5-6 years, this is what they have given you as remainders, right? Cannot be beyond that. I don't find anything beyond this in terms of remainders. I haven't seen it. Absolutely, they don't want Euler's theorem. They don't want Fermat's theorem. They do not want Chinese remainder theorem. They do not want it. This is classic simplicity of remainders. Chalega? Right? So shall we move forward? Chalo. Next is factorials. And number of zeros. If you have analyzed this exam, then you would realize this was one of the questions. Number of zeros. In past 4-5 years, 2-3 times they have asked question, find number of zeros. They have asked, find number of zeros at the end of a given number. This has been their question. Okay? So let's talk about this. Pehle cheez, what is a factorial? I say what is 5 factorial? So 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Multiplication from 5 to 1. Multiplication of natural numbers from 5 to 1. It would be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is equal to 120. Just a representation, right? If I say what is 6 factorial, it is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Multiplication from 6 to 1. Alright. If I say what is 7 by 3 factorial, क्या होगा? Does not exist. लिख लो. Factorials only are defined on natural numbers. Kindly write it. Factorials are defined on only natural numbers. Good, Akhilesh. Good, guys. Thank you so much. नहीं हो सकता. नहीं. It is never ever equal to 7 factorial upon 3 factorial. Wrong. नहीं हो सकता. हाँ, ये नंबर जरूर हो सकता है. 7 factorial upon 3 factorial. It is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial. Yes, this is possible. है ना? This is possible. Clear है? So now listen. 6 factorial is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 factorial. Can I write 6 factorial as 6 into 5 factorial? Can we write this? Isn't it? So which means I can write n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. N factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Agreed? So that is how we solve factorial. A lot of time, how do you solve factorials? You know, using this. And remember over here, n belongs to natural and 0 factorial is equal to 1. This is something really important. 0 factorial is equal to 1. Chalega? So simplicity of factorials is also really important. For example, if I write, you know, what would be generally, you know, whenever they give questions on factorials, they would always give it is divisible by option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. For example, if I say n is equal to 14 factorial minus 13 factorial minus 12 factorial. ना करके देखो सॉल्व, algebraically सॉल्व करना, kindly solve it algebraically. Now I can actually put a question, what would be the remainder when this n is divided by suppose 12? Zero. It's a factor of 12, isn't it? Exactly divisible. It's a multiple of 12. Solve karo. Dekho here, what is the solution? At the end you realize you have to use that only. 14 factorial should be written as 14 into 13 into 12 factorial and so on, isn't it? Nothing else can actually work. Agreed. So I say what is 14 factorial? So 14 factorial is 14 into 13 into 12 factorial. Agreed? And 13 factorial is minus 13 into 12 factorial minus 12 factorial. है ना? Now 12 factorial common लोगे, 12 factorial common, then it is 14 into 13 minus 13 minus 1. है ना? So which is 12 factorial times 14 into 13 minus 14. है ना? And take 14 common, then it is 12 factorial into 14, then this is 13 minus 1. So it comes out to be 12 factorial into 14 into 12. See, now I can easily put a question, what is the remainder when this n is divided by 14? Remainder 0. It's a factor of 40. है ना? वहां से नहीं पता चलेगा, यहां से पता चल जाएगा. Clear है? So it's a multiple of 14. So I can give this kind of a question which will lead to utter confusion. चलेगा guys? First important word, what is a factorial? ये बहुत important है, it's just a symbol. 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 and so on. Now let's talk about questions with remainders and factorials. It would look like a very long, tough, big question. No, 14 factorial will be 14 into 13 factorial, isn't it? N factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial. Now 14 into 13 factorial. 13 factorial is 13 into 12 factorial and so on, right? So first important aspect, देखो. First important aspect, I say I have a number n which is 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial up till 99 factorial. Can you write it? N factorial is a number which is 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial goes on till 99 factorial. What is the remainder? Question likhiye, what is the remainder when n is divided by 4? When n is divided by 4. Come on guys, give me the answer for this question. Now sir, this is a huge thing, such a big number, and it has to be divided by 4, and it is going till 99 factorial. What do you do? 2 or 3? How do you give this answer here? It's like right or wrong. Huh? I don't think 0 would be the answer. What do you say, guys? 2. What do you say, guys? People those who have come right now, I'm a bit sorry we started at 2. So please bear with me, Hannah. Now again, you are misinterpreting something. This is a very easy question. Only thing is you are not understanding. I've just given you a toffee which you don't want to eat. Right. What is 4 factorial? What is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. What would be the remainder when 4 factorial is divided by 4? 0. 0, because 4 factorial is exactly divisible by 4. What is 5 factorial? Again, 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 5 factorial when divided by 4, remainder is again 0. देखो यार, 4 factorial is exactly divisible by 4. 5 factorial is exactly divisible by 4. 6 factorial is exactly divisible by 4. So if 4 factorial is exactly divisible by 4, all the factorials after 4 factorials would be exactly divisible by 4. Right. So what exactly would happen? See, what this is 4 factorial, which is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Sir, it is exactly divisible by 4. Remainder would be 0. 5 factorial. I say 5 factorial. 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So definitely it is a multiple of 4. Remainder again would be 0. So any factorial after 4 factorial, when divided by 4, remainder would be 0. So you are left with only these 3 numbers. 1 factorial is 1, 2 factorial is 2, 3 factorial is 6, which means 9 when divided by 4. Remainder is 1. Come on, this is so easy. We call it a bluff question. Feels like it's very tough, but it is not at all tough. It's called a bluff question. Let's do one more. Guys, shall we do one more? What is left? 1 factorial is 1, 2 factorial is 2, 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1, 6. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. 9 when divided by 4, remainder is 1. Remainder भी क्वेश्चन पूछता है तुमसे. Shall we do one more? चलो एक करके देखते हैं. I say you have a number n, which is 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial up till 9 factorial. Look, क्वेश्चन और बड़ा कर दिया मैंने. हाँ? What is the remainder when n is divided by 5? Three. Try करो. Divided by 5. So 5 factorial is an exact multiple of 5. Remainder 0. 6 factorial would also be a multiple of 5. Why? 6 factorial is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Again, remainder 0. So basically, it's a bluff question again. This is going to give you remainder 0. This is going to give you remainder 0. All numbers going to give you remainder 0. What is left? 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 6 plus 24, which is equal to 33. 33 when divided by 5, remainder is 3. Chalega? Guys, is it okay? So this is what they are asking in your exams. It looks like unsolvable, but it is pretty solvable. Can I ask the same? देखो यार ये n same है. What is the remainder when n is divided by 6? What is the remainder when n is divided by 6? Great. People have already answered. When divided by 6. 3. Great. Good. Very nice. You said it. I think immediately said 3, na? Good. Assis Babu. 3. Because what is 6? 6 immediately comes in 3 into 2 into 1. So you realize, देखो यार, this 3 factorial is what? 3 into 2 into 1, right? Which is equal to 6. So 3 factorial is a multiple of 6. Remainder 0. And 4 factorial also has 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you don't need to go till 6 factorial. Alright, if you are checking out 6 factorial, उससे पहले ही factorial में 6 आ चुका है, right? 4 factorial is again 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Again you have a 6. So any factorial after 3 factorial is exactly 3 factorial, and all factorials after 3 factorial are multiples of 6. Your remainder is 1 factorial plus 2 factorial. Answer is 3. We call it a bluff question. Clear है? Remainder पे गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए. If you now make mistake on remainders, definitely you know there is something you have not understood, because we have done all parts of remainders now. All parts. Shall we proceed? अब बात करते हैं number of zeros. They have been asking question on number of zeros. So please pay attention. हाँ. When addition का symbol है तो आप add कर दीजिए. Multiplication का symbol है तो multiply कर दीजिए. No issues. We have done multiplication also when we did 599 into 699 into 799 divided by 6. So they were multiplied. हमने individually remainders को numbers को remainders find किया, फिर multiply कर दिया. यहाँ पे individually हमने remainders find करके add कर दिया. Agreed? Now we talk about number of zeros. Very important. So let's see what exactly is it. I say I have a number 30 factorial. Now 30 factorial is a huge number, isn't it? 30 into 29 into 28 into 27 into 26. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Huge number. I cannot find the value of this number. I may, but it would take me a lot of time. But it's a number. And you know every number can be put in terms of prime numbers. Agreed? The method is factorization. Every number can be put in terms of prime numbers. Method is factorization. So can I say I can write 30 factorial as 2 to the power a into 3 to the power b into 5 to the power c into 7 to the power d into 11 to the power e into 13 to the power f, and so on and so on. And what would be the last prime number? 29 into 29 to the power 1 होगा. Agreed? 29 to the power 1 ही होगा. सुनिए, ध्यान से सुनना. From 1 to 30, how many 17s appear? Only once. 17 is a prime number. 19 also appears only once. 23 also appears once. Agreed. 29 also appears once. I say how many times 13 appear? पहले 13 में, फिर 26 में. Agreed? है ना? How many times 11 appears? 2 times. 11 and 22. 11 and 22. How many times 2 appears? No, this is a बहुत बड़ा होगा, isn't it? Because 2 में भी है, 4 में twice है, 6 में once है, 8 में thrice है, 16 में 4 times है. So you cannot count it manually. Agreed? There are certain values you cannot count manually. So how do you do that? This is the. So now I am giving you a method. Please, this is method to find. आप लिख लीजिए. This is a method to find. This is a method to find power of a prime number. Power of a prime number in a factorial. power of a prime number in a factorial. Now, what is the value of a? He is asking what is the power of a? What is the maximum power of 2? A क्या है? Power of 2. So what is the question? He will say what is the maximum power of 2 in 30 factorial, है ना? लास्ट ईयर पेपर में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन तुम्हारे, वो भी करेंगे. सो व्हाट इज वैल्यू ऑफ ए? सुनिए, द ट्रिक इज 30 द गिवन नंबर अपॉन 2. 30 अपॉन 2 इज 15. व्हाट इज 15 अपॉन 2? व्हाट इज 15 अपॉन 2? 7.5. but you ignore the fractional part, only write 7. What is 7 by 2? 3.5, only write 3. And what is 3 by 2? 1.5, only write 1. Add it, 15 plus 10, 25 plus 1, 26. Value of A is 26. 2 has occurred 26 times. ठीक है, कुछ नहीं बेटा, तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम पावर ऑफ 2 इन 30 फैक्टोरियल? तुमने एक सिंपल सा लॉजिक रखना है, राइट? सी दिस, इसको पिक करो 30 और पावर किसका चाहिए? 2 का. 30 अपॉन 2 इज 15. व्हाट इज 15 अपॉन 2? 7.57. व्हाट इज 7 बाई 2? 3.5 which is 3. What is 3 by 2? 1.5 which is 1. 1 by 2 तो वैसे ही फ्रैक्शन हो जाएगा which is not required. तो तुम क्या कर रहे हैं? 7.5 की जगह 7 लिख रहा है. इग्नोर द फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट. 3.5 की जगह 3 लिखना है, 1.5 की जगह 1 लिखना है. अब इसको बेटा ऐड कर दे, 26. 2 has occurred 26 times. Easy. But if I say what is value of B? Guys, what is value of B? What is B? Power of 3. So it would be 30 by 3, 10 by 3, 3.33 which is 3. नहीं यार, ज्यादा होगा. You have to write 3 by 3 which is equal to 1. 14 है, समझे? Right? 14. So how many times 3 occurs? 3 occurs 14 times. Simple सा मेथड है ना? So I may ask you what is the maximum power of 3 in 30 factorial? So you would say sir 14. लास्ट ईयर पेपर में भी यही आया, 15 फैक्टोरियल में. लास्ट ईयर एग्जाम में था व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम पावर ऑफ 3 इन 15 फैक्टोरियल. नहीं, मैं क्वेश्चन कराता हूँ, रुक जाओ, मैं लिखवाऊंगा वो क्वेश्चन, ठीक है? सो दैट इट इज रियली सॉर्टेड कि हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए. ये क्लियर है? व्हाट इज द पावर ऑफ 5? जल्दी बताओ. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ सी? वैल्यू ऑफ सी 30 by 5, 6. What is 6 by 5? 1, 7. टैलेंटेड बॉय. अभी बात करते हैं, पर यार वो भी है ना, फैक्टोरियल में पूछ नहीं रहा है क्वेश्चन, दूसरा पूछ रहा है वो. करते हैं अभी, नंबर ऑफ जीरोस भी क्लासिफाई करते हैं. क्लियर है गाइस? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ डी? कम ऑन यार, डी का वैल्यू बताओ. ये तो इजी हो जाएगा ना. डी इज 30 by 7 विच इज 4. एंड दिख भी रहा है व्हाट इज डी. 7 में आ रहा है, 14 में आ रहा है, 21 में आ रहा है, 28 में आ रहा है. ये तो इजी है, हो जाएगा गाइस. would you be able to do it? Would you be able to do it? So I ask you, certainly this is good, but I ask you what they have asked you, and I'll frame every question the way they had framed it. Okay, so let's see. So this was a question 2022. Just see 2022. He says if 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 into 11 and so on till 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 3 to the power m into n, right, where m and n are positive integers, then what is the maximum value of m? Options were 7, 6, 5, 4. Direct question. 2022. Good. Shivangi says 4. Come on, guys. 4. Now, the representation is different. I'm not asking what is the maximum value of 3 in 15 factorial, but this is the question. The same question, isn't it? 15 into 14 into 13 into up till 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is 15 factorial. And then, 3 to the power m, where m is maximum. So he's asking in 15 factorial, what is the maximum value of power of 3? So see this is 15 factorial, right? 15 factorial. And he's asking what is 3 to the power b? What is the value of b? Agreed. So what would that be? 15 by 3 is 5 and 5 by 3 is 1. Answer is 6. Who cares? He's asking about the value of m. We don't bother about n. कुछ भी होगा, हमें क्या करना है? साढ़ू की as Punjabi would say, साढ़ा की आपन कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, isn't it? Why should you bother about n? है ना? Why should you bother about n? Question representation is typical over there. He would not ask you what is the maximum power of 3 in 15 factorial. This is what he is asking. अभी समझ आ गया? एक और करें. Let's do one more. Right? If I say I go back, है ना? And I say, चलो मैं इस पे frame करता हूँ. So now you know 30 factorial का तुम्हें पता है. 30 factorial we have broken it and we know this is the representation. Right? Now I frame a question on this. I say 30 factorial is 6 to the power m into n. What is the maximum value of m? Now if you do 30 by 6, I would kill you by my own hands, because the method was working only for prime numbers. ठीक है, इसमें note कर लीजिए. This method would only work to find the power of prime numbers in a factorial. So you cannot say 30 by 6 which is equal to 5. First option would be 5. Right? Now you talk sense, huh? 6 was the right answer. Good, guys. Shivangi, good here. Motivational videos, very nice, guys. Thank you so much for participating in the class. Really proud of you all, guys. Hey, come on, yaar. Abhi 6 is not a prime number, and kindly write down. This method only works to find the power of prime numbers in a factorial. So what would you do? 6 is not a prime number. As many 3s and many 6. Batao. What do you say, my boy? What do you say? Try kar, ho jayega. See, you it works for you. Good. So answer is 14. है ना? 14. What do you say at the end? ये आगे आ जा रही है. कल आगे तो बैठा था, आगे आ जा. कम. तेरे को ही बोल रहा हूँ कोट पेंट. तुझे बोल रहा हूँ भाई. तुम वहां जाओ आगे. You I just forget your name. Sorry यार. N नहीं M. N तो फाइंड ही नहीं कर सकता है, मैं बता रहा हूँ. ठीक है, it would be very tough to find N. Don't bother about N. I am looking for M only. So now listen, write down 6 is not a prime number, right? So we cannot use that, 30 by 6, right? No, you cannot do it, please. So now guys, listen, what is 6? 6 is combination of 2 and 3. 2 का कितना पार है अपने पास? 2 has 26 parts, isn't it? And how many parts 6 has? Sorry, how many parts 3 has? 3 has 14 parts. This is what we have in 30 factorial. How would a 6 is formed? 6 would be formed when 3 to the power 14 combines with 2 to the power 14 and remaining 2 to the power 12 would be here, right? This would give you 6 to the power 14. So what is the maximum value of m? 14. देखिए, whenever a composite number is a combination of prime numbers, please listen to me, combination of prime numbers, then the prime number with the lower value, lower power is the answer. It is a combination of 2 and 3. 2 has 26 parts, 3 has 14 parts. So 3 to the power 14 would combine with 2 to the power 14 to make 6 to the power 14. After that 3 is consumed. Once 3 is consumed, you cannot make a 6. समझ रहा है? You cannot make a 6 because all 3's are consumed. So whenever we are talking about combination of prime numbers, prime number with the minimum power is the answer. Is it clear? Shall we do one more? I say same kind of question because I am expecting this question. Frankly, that's the reason I'm doing a lot of questions. I say 30 factorial is equal to 14 times m into n. What is the maximum value of m? What is 14? 2 into 7. 14 is 2 into 7. 2 has how many parts? Obviously 2 has 26 parts and 7 has how many parts? 7 has 4 parts. So obviously m would be 4. Combination. What is 14? 2 into 7. 2 का कितना पावर है? 26. 7 का कितना पावर है? 4. So 7 to the power 4 would combine with 2 to the power 4 to make 14 to the power 4. After that 7 is consumed. ठीक है? एक और? It's just a viva question now. Okay, एक और करके देखो. Right, I say 30 factorial. I say 30 factorial is equal to 30 to the power m into n. What is the maximum value of m? तुम 30 को सॉल्व करो. 30 is what? 30 is 2 into 3 into 5. 2 into 3 into 5. This 30 is 2 into 3 into 5. 2 has got 26 parts. 3 has got 14 parts. 5 has got 7 parts. 3 का combination है. The minimum power is the answer. So 5 to the power 7 combines with 3 to the power 7 and 5 to the power 7 to make 30 to the power 7. So m is equal to 7. The minimum power is the answer. 3 प्राइम नंबर दिए, तीनों में जिसका मिनिमम पार होगा वो आंसर होगा. अभी चलेगा? चलेगा? अबे कुछ तो बोलो यार. दुखी रहने सारी उम्र. There is life beyond maths also यार. Happiness is premium, happiness is quantum. खुश तो हो जाओ. मतलब क्लास में आते ऐसे दुखी बैठे होते कि जैसे पता नहीं कौन से पत्थर मार रहा हूं. क्या हो गया? हाँ, मैं तो अगस्त से बुला रहा हूं तुम लोगों को. आ जाओ भाई, है ना. The batch number 1, August batch, is the best batch. And in batch number 1 in August, most of the students were engineers. Intelligent people. There were 8-9 IITians in the batch. Last year clear नहीं, अगस्त में बैठे, अक्टूबर में सिलेबस खत्म किया. बाबा प्रैक्टिस करो. अभी तो तुम लोग ये मानता है ना कि मतलब डूबने वाले हैं, सर तैरना सिखा दो. बट यू आर नॉट लिविंग टाइम फॉर प्रैक्टिस. ये कैसे आएगा मुझे बताओ. रिवीजन करोगे इसको, जाके पढ़ाई करोगे, हिस्ट्री थोड़ी ना लिखवा रहा हूं मैं तुम्हें। जब तक तुम सॉल्व नहीं करेगा तब तक होगा नहीं। There has been 7-8 batches, and most of the good batches were 150 hour, 120 hour batches where people have finished. Most of them are revising, right? Frankly, there are a lot of batches that are revising also. You know, aptitude is to be practiced. I met a student this year, so he was my student at some institute. So he said, "Sir, I had done it 2021. So do I need to do it again?" Then he started coming for classes. He said, "Yes, I need to do it again." Because this is a subject which is practice oriented. तुमने हिस्ट्री 2021 2022 में किया है तो चलेगा, ज्योग्राफी चलेगा, है ना, करंट तो नहीं चलेगा. This is as good as current. Every question is they're testing you with 2 or 3 concepts in one question, है ना. चलो नंबर ऑफ जीरोस करते हैं. So my question is, क्वेश्चन लिखना, find number of zeros at the end of find number of zeros at the end of 30 factorial. Number of zeros. Now, what do you mean by number of zeros at the end? 7. Right? But what is the meaning? That's really something that you need to understand. देखो यार, simple सा फंडा है ये. How many number of zeros are there at the end of 6000? 3 zeros. तुम्हें दिख रहा है, तुम बोलेगा. But what exactly is zero? It is 6 into 10 into 10 into 10. So whenever he asks you about number of zeros, he is asking you about how many tens are there. Write it. How many tens are there? And when we talk about 10, come on, 10 is a combination of 2 and 5. So he's saying how many 2's are there, how many 5's are there, how many 2's are there, how many 5's are there, 2's and 5's. And 2 and 5 are prime numbers. 2 and 5 are prime numbers. Agreed. So remember, if there is a question how many zeros are there at the end, he is asking you about how many 2's are there, how many 5's are there. There is no other second thought to this question. Clear hai guys? Guys, is it clear? So in that case, let's see 30 factorial में कितना zero है. Now 30 factorial, we know this is the 30 factorial. 30 factorial is 2 की power 26 and 3 की power 14 and 5 की power 7 and so on. So number of zeros क्या होगा? Definitely 2 की power 26 and we have 5 to the power 7. 10 कितना बनेगा? 7. Because जिसका minimum power है वही आंसर है, right? Because 5 has 7 powers. It would pull out 2 powers from it would pull out 7 powers from 2 and would make 10 to the power 7. After that 5 is consumed, right? So again the logic is minimum power is the answer. So 2 has 26 powers, 5 has 7 powers, so 5 की power 7 combines with 2 की power 7 to make 10 की power 7. After that 5 is gone, right? So you cannot make more 10s. This is what we have been teaching to a lot of students. But then UPSC being UPSC, see the question they have given. पहले ये note कर लो please. So let's see the question they had delivered to you. They started with number of zeros. Just let me find it. Yep. 2020 they gave a question. He says find number of zeros. Find number of zeros at the end. Find number of zeros at the end of 1 into 5 into 10 into 15 into 20 into 25 into 30 35 40 45 50 55 and 60. Find number of zeros at the end of this number. At the end of this number. She says 13. Do you want options? 10, 12, 14, 15. Options are 10, 12, 14 and 15. लिख लो options 10, 12, 14 and 15. टेन 12 14 15 है ना 10 10 check it people are saying so you should always be wondering how many questions how many options are there 10 12 14 and 15 now this is not a factorial so don't apply that logic over there this is not a factorial तो क्या करेगा तुम लोग ये यार 2 और 5 को कवर करो ना यार कुछ भी नहीं करने का है 2 और 5 कवर करो बस कितना 2 है कितना 5 है number of zeros always remember for a factorial there is a method but if they haven't asked factorial then you don't bother 2 and 5 cover करो बस हुआ 10 काउंट हो गया गुड ट्वेल्व no let's see 5 एक 5 आ गया इधर से 5 into 2 I won't bother about anything else I would only write 5 or I would only write 2 nothing else okay then 15 1 5 I'm not writing 3 I am not bothered right and then 20 2 square into 5 25 5 square 30 6 into 5 6 would give you 2 की power 1 and 5 not writing the other factors right I'm not writing 3 at all because I'm bothered about 2 and 5 only right 35 एक 5 8 40 5 into 8 so 2 की पावर 3 है and 5 की पावर 1 है 45 5 into 9 only 5 written 50 5 into 5 into 2 55 5 into 11 sorry I don't need to write 11 sorry yaar है ना and 60 is 12 5s are 12 would be 4 into 3 which is 2 square into 5 So how many 2s are there? How many 5s are there? अभी तुम देखेगा they are very smart. 2 would be more than 5. Right? 5 कितने पहले चेक करो. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 14 है. That's the reason your answer was 14, right? So 5 has how many powers? 14. But did you count how many 2s are there? 2s देखो 1 3 1 2 3 4 7 8 10. 2 has 10 powers. 2 has lesser power. Answer is 10. The lesser power is the answer. So how many 10s would be there? Definitely 10 की part. This is the beauty of UPSC. हमने तुम्हें सिखाया कि 5 की पावर कम होगी 2 की ज्यादा होगी, पर वहां पे उसने क्वेश्चन दिया 2 की पावर कम थी 5 की पावर ज्यादा, राइट? फैक्टोरियल के केस में, ओनली इन केस ऑफ फैक्टोरियल, पावर ऑफ 2 वुड बी मोर देन पावर ऑफ 5. अदरवाइज देयर वुड बी, you have to think about it. Already you have to think about it before answering. Shall we do one more? It is a question which I believe should be there somewhere in your exam one day. I say I have number n, which is 1 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3 into 4 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 5, 6 to the power 6, 7 to the power 7, 8 to the power 8, 9 to the power 9 and 10 to the power 10. Number of zeros at the end of this number. Yes, I don't know. You sure? I don't take the answer till the time everyone gives me the answer, right? Yes, great. 10 is the answer, guys. I am great here. Shivangi, come on. Come on, guys. Now, would there be more 10s or more, would there be more 2s or more 5s? This is the question basically, isn't it? That is what we realize. 2s would be more or 5s would be more. Obviously, every second number has a 2 and 5s would be less because 5 to the power 5 is there and 10 to the power 10 is there. And 10 to the power 10, as many 5s it gives, as many 2s would also be there. So do you think we need to count 2s? We don't need to. Listen. 2 to the power 2 gives you 2. And 4 to the power 4 gives you 8 2s. 6 to the power 6 gives you 2 6s. And 8 to the power 8 gives you 24 2s. 8 is what? 2 cube. Right? And then 10 to the power 10 gives you again 10 2s. So number of 2s are going to be 40 2s, isn't it? Check karna. Yeah, 30, 40, 50 2s are there. And number of 5s देखें, guys, number of 5s देखें. 5 to the power 5 has 5 and 10 to the power 10 has 10 5s. So there are 15 5s and number of 2s were 50. So how many zeros are there at the end? 15 zeros are there at the end. Because 5 has 15 powers and 2 has 50 powers. Okay? So I hope you would be able to sort this kind of problem now. I am expecting this kind of a problem this year, number of zeros. And generally most of the time, questions strike. Most of the time it works. तो ध्यान रखना नंबर ऑफ जीरोस पे हो जाएगा। चलिए उसके बाद लिखिए यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ अ नंबर। यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ अ नंबर। So when we talk about unit digit of a number, 3-4 times they have asked a question on unit digit. Last year also there was a question on unit digit of a number, right? We'll talk about that question also. So basic question would always be, what is the unit digit of p to the power n? What is the unit digit of p to the power n? So the basics are very simple here, and basics have to be done properly. See, any number ending with 1 raised to the power natural would always end with 1. Do you agree? For example, if I say what is the unit place of 21 raised to the power 101, it is 1 only. 21 into 21 into 21 into 21, 101 times, it's 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, 101 times. यूनिट भी तो 1 ही होगा, बिकॉज 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 1 इज 1, 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 1 इज 1. एग्रीड? क्लियर है ये? बोलेगा कोई यार? राइट. देन एनी नंबर एंडिंग विद 5 raised to the power natural would always end with 5. 5 5s are 25, ending with 5. 25 5s are 125, again ending with 5. But it would always be 5 at the end. है ना? चेक करो. If I say what is 85 raised to the power 1000001, यूनिट प्लेस पे तो 5 ही होगा. जितना मर्जी बड़ा पावर हो, यूनिट प्लेस पे तो 5 ही आएगा, बिकॉज 5 मल्टीप्लाइड 1000001 टाइम्स इज 5 ओनली. है ना? चलेगा. एंड सिमिलरली any number ending with 6 raised to the power natural number ends with 6. 6 6 36, 36 6 216, but end पे तो 6 ही आ रहा है. end पर तो 6 ही आ रहा है हमेशा. keep this thing in mind. clear है? and is there any more number like that? वो तो यार वो तो 2 digit हो गया ना. any number ending with 0 raised to the power natural would always end with 0. would always end with 0. नहीं, 9 का करते हैं. रुक जा. क्लियर है? एंड यस, ये लिख के लो. यस, थैंक यू नीति, मैंने याद करा दिया, नहीं तो शायद मैं भूल ही जाता. इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. पॉइंट नंबर 1, any number ending with 76 raised to the power natural always ends with 76. नोट कर लो. दिस इज समथिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. 76 से कोई नंबर एंड होता है, उसकी कोई भी पावर होगी वो 76 ही होगी. 100% चेक कर लो. कोई भी पावर, n is any number. This is the information because you might not be knowing it, है ना? And remove यार बेटा. Any number ending with 25 raised to the power natural would always end with 25. सिर्फ 5 नहीं, 25 भी रिपीट होता है. है ना? क्वेश्चन एक सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है. नोट मत, मतलब सॉल्व मत करना, सिर्फ दिमाग लगाना. है ना? ऐसे what is the remainder when 76 to the power 146 is divided by 100? 76. So whatsoever is this number is always going to end with 76. है ना? And whenever you divide a number by 100, देखो 441 is divided by 100. What is the remainder? 41. Last two digits are the remainder. Last two digits are the remainder, right? So it is, this number is going to end with 76, and when you divide by 100, remainder is going to be 76. Because in UPSC CSAT also their whole focus is remainders. कुछ नहीं पूछता, सिर्फ रिमाइंडर पूछता. Agreed? तो ठीक है guys, चलेगा? Is it okay? So you may note down, whenever we divide a number by 100, last two digits are the remainders. Great, thank you, good guys. है ना? Last two digits are the remainders. Because they have already given 100 two times, divided by 100, divided by 100. Here is Yugamdar, na? Name? Raghavendra. Right. Clear है guys? चलेगा? ये तो खुश तो होकर रहा करो यार, दुखी रहता है क्या रहता है खुश तुम लोग? ये जब चाय पी रहा होता है ऑरेंज में तभी खुश होता है क्या? हाँ, ये देख रही हूँ, शर्म नहीं आती है? इतना अच्छा पढ़ा रहा हूँ, खुशी नहीं होते तुम लोग? सी यार देखो, सब्जेक्ट अच्छे से पढ़ो, सीरियस होके पढ़ने से अच्छे से नहीं होता है. ये चीज मुझे नहीं पता कहाँ से सीखी है तुम लोगों ने. हाँ, पेरेंट्स को टेट तो क्यों दे रहे? आई एम अ पेरेंट माई सेल्फ. I don't even know what my daughter wants to do. I said, okay, chill around here, कुछ नहीं होता. क्या फर्क क्या पड़ता है? She wanted to do medical. In between, she said, I want to do non-medical. Now she says, I don't want to do medical and non-medical both. I want to pursue arts. She's in 12th class. I said, okay, go for arts. And if you have taken a dive, don't take stress. Competition कितना? इंडिया में तो हर जगह competition होगा. इतना स्ट्रेस क्यों लेना है? जब you are born in a country which is full of competition, so let's compete. कोई बात नहीं. The day it stops bothering you, क्या होगा? Is the day you would reinvent yourself. Everyone has circumstantial problem. मेरे पापा ने बहुत पैसा लगा दिया, right? वो मैं मेरा पिछले साल लक बहुत खराब रहा, एंशिएंट आ गई, राइट, और ये नहीं आई, जो मेडिवियल नहीं आई पिछले साल. मैं तो एंशिएंट पढ़ के गया था, गई थी. भाई, दे डोंट केयर. नो वन केयर्स. You talk to the toppers. 5 years they have invested. 6 years they have invested. Is it a possible thing to do? After 2 years, people just start thinking, oh my God, is it possible? I know someone it was 5th attempt and he cleared it. First 2 attempts, so he says that, he was not even able to, attempt 10 questions in GS. He got rank, double-digit rank. Reinvent. Don't lose hope. If you want to do it, it would happen. Realize your mistakes. Now, if a topper who is an engineer says, I did CSAT for a month and a half, he's an engineer, he's a topper, he has invested 4 years. तो तुम क्या करेगा? मैं भी 1.5 months करेगा. अभी तुम्हें आता ही नहीं है. उसने 4 साल में किया तो होगा. Have strong analysis, have your analysis. You know your individuality, right? You should work upon your individuality rather than somebody guiding you. ये क्या तुम लोग वो क्या कहते हैं, स्ट्रेटेजी टॉक्स होती है टॉपर्स की. उनकी स्ट्रेटेजी बनाता कौन है? हम ही लोग तो बनाते हैं, टीचर्स. बाद में तुम उनकी स्ट्रेटेजी सुन रहे होते हो. There is no right strategy. Remember that. There is no right idea. Idea that worked and was actually, implemented properly was a right idea. Then you said, wow, what a big company, what an absolute great idea. When people started, nobody cared a dime about it. Oh, is it like, oh, leave it. Ye nahi chalega. How many of you would be doing it past 5 years to a lot of app-based business, and today they are like, ooh, agreed. Remember one thing, there is no right preparation, there is no right strategy. There is right way of implementing. बस implement अच्छा करो, अपनी गलतियों का एनालिसिस अच्छा करो. मैं तुम्हें बताऊं, a lot of people talk to me कि sir you should start a test series and it would be a very big hit. I understand it would be a very big hit, but the problem is frankly we tried, but whatever UPSC is making is absolutely amazing, right? To reach that level we also need time. और ये सच है, ये सत्य है. तुम जितनी मर्जी जीएस की टेस्ट सीरीज उठा के देख लेना, जो यूपीएससी का पेपर है उसको मैच ही नहीं कर सकती हैं वो टेस्ट सीरीज. इट्स फ्यूटाइल. आई डोंट वांट टू अर्न मनी, राइट? आई रिस्पेक्ट यूपीएससी, रिस्पेक्ट इट. Everyone, you know, whatever preconceived notions that you have in your mind when you go for an exam, अरे यार अर्थमेटिक तो आएगा, 4-5 क्वेश्चन तो आएंगे, हो ही जाएंगे. नहीं दिया उसने अर्थमेटिक लास्ट ईयर, दिया ही नहीं. मेरी मर्जी. मेरे को लास्ट ईयर 90% बच्चों ने बाद में फोन किया, यू नो, जब एग्जाम से नजदीक होते हैं ना, तो एवरीवन इज लाइक, यू नो, बॉदर्ड एंड एवरीवन इज परेशान. सर परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन प्रोबेबिलिटी छोड़ दे. टेल मी व्हाट इज माय आंसर. व्हाट शैल आई से? हैव आई फ्रेम्ड दैट पेपर? नहीं, बंदा वो पता मुझे क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं कि सर बस आप बोल दो हम छोड़ देंगे, क्योंकि समझ ही नहीं आती है, राइट? तो हमने बोला देख लो यार अब क्या कर सकते हैं. लास्ट ईयर 6 क्वेश्चन आ गया पीएनसी से. टेल मी व्हाट शैल आई डू? एंड देयर वाज अ स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम जेएनयू विद बायो बैकग्राउंड, अ रियल स्ट्रगलर. जनवरी नहीं दिसंबर में ज्वाइन किया, मैं रियल स्ट्रगलर. एक क्वेश्चन 4-4 बार कराते. आखिरी वक्त वो 15 दिन में बोला सर मेरे को परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन नंबर दोबारा से अच्छे से बैठा के पढ़ा दो, मैं कुछ भी करेगा मेरे को सिखा दो. ही क्लियर्ड. He went to mains, cleared mains. छोड़ा नहीं ना. क्यों छोड़ना है? ये मार्केट में मैं जब भी चाय पीता हूँ लोग बात कर रहे हो, अरे यार RCs are so easy, I am a convent educated guy, I would solve it. Somebody was talking, I have maths as a background. Now maths background CSAT is a wow. Meaningly you haven't seen the paper. You are preparing for UPSC, तुमने पिछले साल का पेपर ही नहीं देखा. अभी मैं जानता हूं 15-20 IITians को जिनका बेचारों का पेपर नहीं पिछले साल क्लियर हुआ. 15-20 तो मुझे पता है, मेरे सर्कल के लोग हैं. Because you know they used to come with the problems. A lot of students come with the problems, right? It is not that तुम coaching लगा रहे हो तो problem solve करते हैं. We do it otherwise also. A lot of them used to come to my home for problems कि सर करवा दो. 15-20 IITians तो मैं जानता हूँ जिनका CSAT नहीं क्लियर. और मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ पेपर टफ था, फिर भी there was a lot of strikes and students going to the streets, you know, with placards that it was a tough paper. No, it was not at all tough. You cannot have two demands, right? That first it should be a qualifying paper, second it should be easy. क्यों भाई? तुम क्या लाडले हो? इतना तो हम अपने बच्चों की नहीं मानते, क्योंकि तुमने एक सीरियल देख लिया एस्पिरेंट्स, राइट? अब तुम्हें लगने लग गया कि तुम भी वही हो, ओआरएन में चाय पीते हो वही फीलिंग ले रहे हो. कोई जरूरत नहीं है, फीलिंग मत लो. लॉजिकली पढ़ाई करो, अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स को एनालाइज करो, उसको रिफाइन करो. टॉपर्स ने क्या किया था उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. द टॉपर, सिंगल डिजिट टॉपर लास्ट ईयर, 2 years बैक, शी केम टू मी कि सर मैं सब कुछ छोड़ रही हूं, मेरे से और नहीं होता. आई वोंट नहीं, मैं सब कुछ छोड़ रही, मेरे से नहीं होता सर, मैं परेशान हो चुका. सिंगल डिजिट आ गया तो तुम बोलते स्ट्रेटजी सिखाएगी तुम्हें, छोड़ के जा रहा था. So this is it guys, whenever you feel like I cannot do it is a time when you say now I have to do it. समझे? बस यही करना है. चलो अब यूनिट डिजिट की बात करते हैं. ये क्लियर है ना? Now guys, why unit digit is important, उसकी बात करते हैं. Now the basic is this, ये बेसिक है. This is the basic. Importantly, this part and this part. Now question would be, what is the unit digit of 83 to the power 101. Suppose this is the question, 83 to the power 101. You don't read 83. You only read this question as 3 to the power 101. 2 digits सोचना ही नहीं है, ठीक है? So the question is, what is the unit digit of 3 to the power 101? You whatsoever number comes, you only pick up the unit digit. पहला फंड, ठीक है? हमने कुछ और सोचना ही नहीं है. Only thing we have to think is what is a unit place, and we have to work on unit place. ये clear है? Guys, is it clear? Right. Now 3. अब 3 की बात करते हैं. What is 3 3s are 9. What is 9 3s are? सिर्फ 7 बोलो, यूनिट प्लेस बोलोगे, ठीक है? फिर से बोलना. 3 3s are 9 3s are 7 3s are 1. Whenever number is odd, kindly write down. Whenever number is odd, try making 1 at the unit place. Whenever number is odd, try making 1 at unit place. Right? Now listen. Sir, हमेशा 1 बनेगा whenever number is odd? Yes. Sir, how many times we have to multiply? तो आप ब्रैकेट में लिख लीजिए maximum 4 times and minimum 2 times. बस. अगर 2 times में नहीं बनेगा तो 4 times में 1 बनेगा. तो don't bother. Do not bother. Right? So now listen. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 7, 7 3s are 1. So can I say that 3 to the power 4 gives you 1 at unit place? Yeah. है ना? And then raising 25. I need to go to 101. मेरे को जाना है 101 तक. Right? So can I say 3 to the power 4 raised to the power 25 gives you number ending with 1 raised to the power 25? Can I say this? Agreed, है ना? And this is 3 to the power 100, and a number ending with 1 raised to the power 25 would end with 1 only. Would end with 1 only, है ना? Why, sir? ये रहा. Any number ending with 1 raised to the power natural ends with 1. This is the reason. है ना? So I'm going back again. So I say 3 to the power 4 gives you 1. इधर देखो सब लोग, डिविजिबिलिटी रूल आता है, सबको आता है डिविजिबिलिटी रूल, कल की क्लास, है ना? 3 to the power 4 gives you 1, which means 3 to the power any multiple of 4 gives you 1. So a multiple of 4 less than 101, you could have written it directly also. You do not need this step at all. If 3 to the power 4 gives you 1, then 3 to the power any multiple of 4 gives you 1. A multiple of 4 less than 101 is 100. So you can directly write 3 to the power 100 also gives you 1. Kindly note it. तुझे क्यों लिखना, तेरे को तो आता है. चलेगा, है ना? Which means what is left? 3 to the power 100 into 3 की power 1 gives you number ending with 1 into 3, which means 3 की power 101 ends with 3. खत्म, over. Once you make 1, things are very easy, because 1 would be made either at the 4th step or at the 2nd step. 4th step है, which means a multiple of 4 has to be formed. Simple. Okay. I love your suits. I will start wearing myself. मैंने छोड़ दिया यार. तुम हंस क्यों रहे हो मेरे पे? हाँ? I am not appreciating you. कितनी खुश है तुम? एटलीस्ट तुम लोग भी खुश तो रहा करो, सीखो बेचारी से कुछ. गरीब आत्मा. तो पहली चीज, ऑड इंडेक्स आ जाए 1 बनाना है. क्लियर है? और 1 कहां बनेगा, इधर ऑन सेकेंड स्टेप और ऑन फोर्थ स्टेप। ठीक है, ये क्लियर है। सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऐसे व्हाट इज द यूनिट प्लेस ऑफ 77 to the power 1000089? 8 9 रहने दो, वेट यार, वेट 8 7 1000087। व्हाट इज द यूनिट प्लेस ऑफ 10000? चेक करो जरा। ठीक, 77 to the power 1000087। कम ऑन, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त। थ्री, गुड। Come on guys, online students, what are you up to? Again, first important part is it is a odd index ending with 7, so you don't have to look at 77, just look at 7. Now please listen to me, 7 sevens are 9, सिर्फ ये सिंगल डिजिट बोलेगा। 9 sevens are 3, 3 sevens are 1, राइट। यू हैव अ ऑड इंडेक्स, ऑड नंबर है, तुम्हें 1 बनाना है। सो आई से 7 to the power 4 gives you 1 at unit place। खत्म, नथिंग एल्स। नहीं समझ आया? सुना, अब इंडेक्स का तो तुझे समझ में आ गया, ऑड है। ऋषि सर टोल्ड यू व्हेनेवर देयर इज अ ऑड इंडेक्स देन यू हैव टू मेक 1 at the unit place, है ना। 77 is an odd number, you have to make 1 at the unit place. First of all, we don't consider 77, we just only consider unit digit, which is 7. So I say, let me check where, at what step you would be able to make 1. So I said 7 sevens are 9, unit place is 9, 49, and 9 sevens are 3, unit place is 3, and 3 sevens are 21, unit place is 1. Shall I write it? Let me write it. 7 sevens are 9, 7 sevens are 9, right? And 9 nines are 81, which is 1. ऐसे ठीक है? Better ना? See, 7 sevens are ending with 9, 7 sevens are ending with 9, 9 nines are ending with 1. So 7 when written 4 times gives you 1 at unit place. अभी clear है? Guys, अभी clear है ना? So which means any multiple of 4 gives you 1 at unit place. A multiple of 4 less than 1000087, 7100084 also gives you 1 at unit place. Divisibility rule of 4. Last 2 digits are exactly divisible by 4. So see, whole number system is actually divisibility rule. Yesterday's class, है ना? And then 7 raised to the power 1000084 into 7 to the power 3 gives you number ending with 1, and 7 to the power 3. 7 sevens are 9, 9 sevens are 3, right? Ending with 3. 1 3s are 3 at unit place. आज क्लियर है? तो मेरे पास रहा था, I'll definitely reach out to your parents, talk to them, complain about you. I have them. You have filled up a form. I am a very dangerous guy, you don't know me, huh? Clear है यार, हंस तो लो दुखी आत्माओं। हाँ? रात को एक तो चाय पे खुश होते हो, नहीं तो एक और दुकान है जहां पे लाइन लगी होती है, वहां भी खुश रहते हो, है ना। बच्चों वाली बात नहीं। एग्री? एक जगह जहाँ पे मेल्स लाइन एंड वन इज अ फीमेल लाइन, है ना, एंड एवरीवेयर इट इज रेलिवेंट. ORN में तो इट इज लाइक 9 बजे बैच छूटता है, 9:15 भीड़ लग जाती चाय वालों के पास, है ना. चलो एनीहाउ, नाउ देखो ऑड इंडेक्स में क्या पूछ सकता है. नंबर एंडिंग विद 1 तो पूछ नहीं सकता, बिकॉज अ नंबर एंडिंग विद 1 रेज सुपर नेचुरल एंड्स विद 1. नंबर एंडिंग विद 3 वी हैव डन. Number ending with 3 we have to multiply 3 4 times to get 1. Number ending with 7 पूछ सकता है, because number ending with 7 multiplied 4 times gives you 1. Number ending with 5 they cannot ask, because any number ending with 5 raised to the power natural ends with 5. What is left? Number ending with 9. Number ending with 9. तो आज के बाद बड़ा सिंपल रूल है, राइट, रियल सिंपल थिंग. A number ending with 9 raised to the power odd always ends with 9, and number ending with 9 raised to the power even would always end with 1. काम खत्म, लिख लो इसको, ओवर. So odd index is done. 1 they cannot ask, 5 they cannot ask, 9 they cannot ask, because you know something about 9. How do you remember this? 9 square is 81 ending with 1. 9 की पावर 1 is 9 ending with 9. बहुत easy way to remember भी है. Alright, so keep this thing in mind. Now comes to even index, right? Let's do even index. Even index पे क्या पूछेगा, देखो. What is the unit place of 42 to the power 90? What is the unit place of 42 to the power 90? नहीं यार, कम ऑन, रॉन्ग. 1 कैसे आएगा, इवन नंबर है, इवन नंबर की पावर इवन आंसर देगा. कम ऑन यार, 1 तो दे ही नहीं सकता है. Come on guys. अभी सुनो मेरी बात ध्यान से. Write down whenever index is even. Kindly write down whenever index is even, try making 6 at unit place. Try making 6 at unit place. Reason? Again, you know, any number ending with 6 raised to the power natural ends with 6. We have written it as a rule. If you go back, just check out. ये देखो, any number ending with 6 raised to the power natural ends with 6. This is the basic. ये basic है इसका. ठीक है? So 42 to the power 90. ध्यान से सुनिए. 2 and you know 42 तो हमने कंसिडर ही नहीं करना है. We consider it as 2 to the power 90. We don't bother about you know 10th place, 100th place. हमारे लिए मैटर नहीं करता. हमारे लिए सिर्फ क्या मैटर करता है, यूनिट प्लेस. Agreed? Now what is 2 2s? 4 2s? 8 2s? 16. Unit digit is 6. Can I write 2 to the power 4 gives me 6 at unit place? 2 2s 4, 4 2s 8, 8 2s 6. So whenever index is even, we try making 6. That is what we have done here, right? So you have to go till 90. So can I write 2 to the power 4 raised to the power 22 gives you a number ending with 6 raised to the power 22. Agreed? Which means 2 की power 88 also gives you 6 at unit place. Now you can ignore this step. Listen, if 2 की power 4 gives you 6, which means 2 की power any multiple of 4 gives you 6, you can directly write 2 की power 88, which is a multiple of 4, would also give you 6 at unit place. You don't need to write this step actually. I just had to write it to showcase you that a number ending with 6 raised to the power 22 ends with 6. I have used that rule. You don't even need to write it. है? So what is left, sir? 2 की power 88 into 2 की power 2 is left. 2 की power 88 ends with 6 and 2 की power 2 ends with 4. 6 4s are 24 ending with 4. Answer is 4. Make a note of it if you want to. Though I find it to be very easy. What are you saying? This one? This is okay. This one? You don't need it. If 2 की power 4 gives you 6 at unit place, 2 की power any multiple of 4 gives you 6 at unit place, a multiple of 4 less than 90 is 88. 2 की power 88 would also give you 6 at unit place. Clear कर लो. Isn't it? Because any number ending with 6 raised to power natural ends with 6. अबे हाँ ना कुछ तो बोल दो यार, पता नहीं कहाँ से. हाँ अभी मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा, सारे हाँ बोल देंगे. चाय पीनी है? वॉरेन के बच्चे को चाय तो, हाँ सर चाय तो पियेंगे सर. सर कॉफी पिलाओगे? I like Kullad chai. Have you been to Kullad? Its chai is good. Then I like one more place. They serve you South Indian tea. It's a separate tea. I really appreciate it. Thalasri, yes, Thalasri के बाहर लगाता है. That chai is also very good. है ना? चलो ये क्लियर है गाइस. एक अपने आप करेगा तुम लोग गाइस. डेड पीपल, तुम लोग को अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए. हाउ टू बी डेड इन द क्लास award goes to a lot of people. What is the unit place of 78 to the power 78 to the power 13379? टू होगा, 2 होगा, 7 9 है ना. टू होगा है ना, 2 है. Come on. Now again 78 मत चेक करो, सिर्फ 8 देखो. Now sometimes it is tough to maybe verbally do it, but you may write it. देखो 8 8s are 4 at unit place, 8 8s are 4 at unit place, and 4 4s are 6 at unit place. Or if you want me to recite it, 8 8s are 4, 4 8s are 2, 2 8s are 6. If you only check out unit places, फिर से देखो 8 8s are 64 की जगह मैं बोल रहा हूँ 4, 4 8s are 32 की जगह I am saying 2, and 2 8s are 16 नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं, 6 बोल रहा हूँ. So unit place check करना है. So any number ending with 8 raised to the power 4 ends with 6. Now a multiple of 4 less than 13379, 76, right? So 8 to the power 13376 would also give you 6 at unit place. So now you are left with 3 more parts. So 8 to the power 13376 into 8 to the power 3 gives you number ending with 6, and 8 to the power 3 ends with 8 8s are 4 and 4 8s are 2, right? 2 6 2s are 2. No, नेवर डू दैट। यूनिट डिजिट पे कुछ नहीं करना यार, ठीक है, यूनिट डिजिट पे डायरेक्ट लॉजिक है, बस वही करना है। क्लियर है? हाँ, ये 8 8 4, 8 8 4, 4 4 16 which is 6। अगर तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है तो दो दो करके कर लो, 8 8 4, 8 8 4, बिकॉज एट द एंड यू नो इफ यू डोंट गेट 6 at the second step, listen, if you don't get 6 at the second step, it's 6 at the fourth step, 100%. Agreed, because I said either you would have to multiply it 2 times or 4 times. So if you are not getting a 6 2 times, so obviously it is 4 times only. Yeah, 3 times नहीं आ सकता है। साइक्लिसिटी जो है ना यूनिट डिजिट की, यहाँ 2 times होती है, 4 times होती है। गॉट इट? चेक करके देखना, इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट दैट आई हैव गिवन यू राइट नाउ। सो इफ नॉट 2 times then 4 times चलेगा। Then we have done number ending with 2, we have done number ending with 8, we cannot do number ending with 6 because 6 repeats itself. So now we are left with number ending with 4, right? So number ending with 4 में मैं डायरेक्ट एक ही चीज बोलेगा, a number ending with 4 raised to the power odd ends with 4, a number ending with 4 raised to the power even always ends with 6. खत्म, over. Remember this. Just keep this in mind. So a number ending with 4 is done, number ending with 9 is done. These are 2 results. बाकी अब क्या रह गया? नंबर एंडिंग विद 2 और नंबर एंडिंग विद 8 और नंबर एंडिंग विद 3 और नंबर एंडिंग विद 7. बाकी तो everything is sorted out. So that is the reason they always would ask question on number ending with 3 or 7 or number ending with 2 or 8, because remaining are very easy things, everyone knows. So अपन पहले एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं, फिर लास्ट ईयर 23 में क्वेश्चन हमें वो करते हैं, ठीक है? You're looking at watch. तुम वैसे ही लेट आया है और जॉब से भी नहीं आया है तुम, है ना? जॉब करके आए, छोड़ दिए? हाँ, वेरी गुड, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टुडे, यू आर आल्सो लुकिंग वेरी हैप्पी, है ना? अर्जुन से पूछा गया तुम्हें क्या दिखता है, तो अर्जुन बोलता है मेरे को सिर्फ आंख ही दिखता है। समझ रहे हो? मछली का वही, और किसका? तुम्हारा आंख थोड़ा ना दिखेगा, ठीक है? तो विच मीन्स कि जो करना है उसी को देखो। ये सेकंड कैरियर थर्ड ऑप्शन मत लो। मेरे को तो ये अच्छा लगा था, मतलब बहुत छोटे होते देखा था, बहुत अच्छा लगा था, राइट। दूसरा मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा था अंगद, कि रख दिया पैर हिला के दिखा दो। कर रहे हैं यूपीएससी की तैयारी, करके ही रहेंगे, समझे? डरो मत, भय नहीं होना चाहिए लाइफ में, डरना नहीं है। इफ यू हैव सेड इट कि अभी करना है तो करना है, इफ यू पुट योर फुट फॉरवर्ड, नेवर गो बैक, बिकॉज बैक जाएगा ना तो सबसे पहले अपने ही लोग तंग करेगा। क्या बोलेगा? देखो मैंने कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दिया, तुमने रिटर्न दिया है नहीं दिया, कौन बोलेगा? ठीक है, तो अभी करना है ना तो सोचना नहीं है। देखो सेकंड ऑप्शन थर्ड ऑप्शन तो अपने आप आ जाएगा। इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर यूपीएससी, लिसन, if you are preparing for UPSC, you are preparing for one of the best exams in India, in the world, right? So you are actually good. एक साल जिसने यूपीएससी की ढंग से तैयारी की होती है वो बहुत बेटर होता है। एंड मैं अपने पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से बता रहा हूँ, मैं 2011 से पढ़ा रहा हूँ यूपीएससी में, तो आई कैन अश्योर यू वन थिंग, इफ यू हैव वर्कड रियली हार्ड, यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड वेल, you would never fail in life. Now whether you become an officer or not an officer is not something I'm talking about, but good UPSC aspirants are really doing well. Take courage, okay? चलो पहला क्वेश्चन है, I have a number n which is 2 की पावर 13, 3 की पावर 17, 4 की पावर 23, 6 की पावर 96, 7 की पावर 43, 8 to the power 16 and 9 to the power 97. What is the unit digit of this number? Find the unit digit of this number. So exactly all the questions in one question. Come on, guys. Eight मुझे आंसर नहीं पता है. Just an abrupt question, so just confirmation from the others would help me. 2 दोनों ही चेक कर लो. लो 248 आ गया. 6 रह गया भाई. किसी का बच्चा है तो वो भी बता. I think this is one question is all the questions, so take your good time. चल तू भी बोल आंसर. यार ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट भी कोई आंसर देगा क्या? Two. Most of them are saying 2. नहीं समझ आया तो पूछ क्यों नहीं रही है? आस्क मी ना इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. इतना क्या टेंशन है यार? टेक ना. पहला चीज क्या है? 2 की बार कितना है? 2 की बार 13 है. दिखा. सुन, अपने को पता है 2 की बार 13 पूछ रहा है. ठीक है, सुन. 2 की बार 4 gives you 6 at unit place. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Right? So any multiple of 4 less than 13 would give you 6 at unit place. 2 की बार 12 will also give you 6 at unit place. नहीं समझ आया?
सर जैसे आपने समझाए थे कुछ बेसिक्स चीजें, बट जब क्वेश्चंस देते हो तो वो बेसिक्स इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करते.
कहाँ थी तुम? इसका यूनिट प्लेस फाइंड कर बेसिक लगा के. सिर्फ 2 की बार 13 का फाइंड कर. ठीक है, फिर 2 की बार 3 की बार 17 का फाइंड कर. फिर सबको मल्टीप्लाई. मेरे से ऐसे तुम उल्टा चल रही है. मैं यूज्ड टू डू द सेम. अपन शुरू करते हैं 2 की बार 13 से. ठीक है, सेम. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 4 is 6. Agreed, sir? When there was 2 multiplied 4 times, it gives me 6 at unit place. ये चलेगा? Which means, sir, 2 की पावर 4. सर मेरे को 13 तक जाना है. रेस्ट की पावर 3 gives me 6 ending with 3. ये चलेगा? Which means, sir, 2 की पावर 12. A number ending with 6 raised to the power 3 ends with 6. अब ठीक है. अब सर एक और पावर चाहिए. 6 into 2. 6 2 जा 2. 2 की पावर 13. 2 से एंड हो रहा है. अब तू ना सारी ऐसे लिख लिख के कर. टेंशन मत ले. ठीक. अब ट्राई कर 13 की पावर 17 ट्राई कर. चल इसी तरह 3 3 जा 9. 3 3 जा 9. हाँ भाई हो गया. कितने तेरे? कितने? अभी 8 बोल रहा है. देखते हैं. चलो ये बाकी लोग इधर देखो यार. तुम ट्राई करते रहो पीछे करो बारी. ठीक है, चिंता मत करो. ट्राई करो बस. गाइस 2 की पावर 13. 2 की पावर 4 ends with 6. 2 की पावर 12 ends with 6. 2 की पावर 13 ends with 2. खत्म. राइट। 3 की पावर 4 ends with 1, 3 की पावर 16 ends with 1, 3 की पावर 17 ends with 3, 4 की पावर 23 ends with 4. I have written it. 4 की पावर odd ends with 4, 4 की पावर even ends with 6, and 6 की पावर 96 ends with 6. 7 की पावर 43, 7 की पावर 4 ends with 1, 7 की पावर 40 ends with 1, 7 की पावर 43 ends with 3. चेक करो सब लोग, 3 आ रहा है। 8 की पावर 16, 6, 8 की पावर 4 ends with 6, 8 की पावर 16 would also end with 6, and 9 की पावर 97 ends with 9. आया ये सबका? फिर तो क्वेश्चन तो मल्टीपल आंसर्स होने ही नहीं चाहिए। सुनो अब देखो, 3 2 जा 6, 6 4 जा 24, 4 देखो यूनिट डिजिट बोलता है मैं, 2 3 जा 6, 6 4 जा 24 which is 4, 4 6 जा 24, 4 into 3 is 2, 2 into 6 is 2, 2 into 9 is 18, 8 आ रहा है भाई आंसर। 8 किस किस का आया था? गुड। सो लास्ट ईयर का क्वेश्चन करें। एट है यार, 8 है ना। एक और करें, सो लास्ट ईयर का क्वेश्चन करते हैं। तो इसे लास्ट ईयर था यार, फाइंड द यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ 57242 raised to the power 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into 1. Find the unit digit. 2 4 6 8 are the options. 2 4 6 8 are the options. Such a easy question. फिर बोलते हैं पेपर बहुत टफ था। लोगों को ये क्वेश्चन ही नहीं दिखा। गुड शिवांगी, गुड यार। लो 2 4 8। तुम नहीं सुधरेगा कोई भी। 9 इंटू 7 इंटू 5 इंटू 3 कर लो ना। 45 इंटू 15 ही तो है। 945। 9 इंटू 7 इंटू 5 इंटू 3 क्या होगा? 945। क्या रह गया? दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन 2 to the power 945। I don't bother about the whole number, you know it। 2 की पावर 945 का यूनिट डिजिट फाइंड करना है। कम ऑन यार, ये तो किया है हमने अभी क्वेश्चन, राइट। वी नो दैट 2 raised to the power 4 gives you 6 at unit place, है ना। 2 की पावर 4 gives you 6 at unit place, so multiple of 4 less than 945, so definitely it is 2 की पावर 944 also gives you 6 at unit place। बचा के एक और पावर 2 की पावर 944 into 2 की पावर 1 gives you 6 into 2 which is equal to 2 at unit place। आंसर 2 है। 8 कौन बोल रहा था? तुमने? 2 8 किसने बोला था? एक ने 4 बोल दिया था। क्या कर रहे हैं यार? सब कुछ तो किया हुआ हम लोगों ने। वी हैव डन ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग। कराए हुए क्वेश्चंस आता है पेपर में यार। अब कल हम लोग फिर से गाइस, tomorrow again we are going to work hard, right, on numbers. So people those who have problem you can come at 1:30. 2 बजे शुरू करेंगे कल, कुछ स्पीड ट्रिक्स भी करेंगे और मैथ्स भी करेंगे, स्पीड ट्रिक्स एंड मैथमेटिक्स, ठीक है. So we meet at 2 o'clock again tomorrow. Till that time, please God bless you. If you have not attended yesterday's class, like you and you, all right, so do me a favor, YouTube पे है, kindly attend it, so that you know divisibility rules. Divisibility rules are the keys, है ना. तो कर लेना यार प्लीज, ये इतना काम कर लेना. थैंक यू सो मच, गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल, जय हिंद. कौन सा 9 कौन सा? एक मिनट में जैकेट पहन लो, ठंड लग रही है मुझे.